Thank you very much. Dear Julia, dear friends, dear Prime Minister, dear comrades, today in Vilnius, we welcome the prosperity of Ukraine in the second Lithuanian-Ukrainian Joint Prosperity Summit. This meeting once again confirms the special partnership of our state and, of course, Lithuania's commitment to be together with Ukraine both today and in the future. Stay put. Ukraine is open to share its experience with Lithuania, which is as current as ever in the context of today's health research. It is great to understand that Ukraine today is not only fighting for its freedom, independence, and territorial integrity, but at the same time, Ukraine is fighting for all European security, democracy, and values. Ukraine is fighting today for our ability to live in what it is, to achieve it. Therefore, the Lithuanian framework of Ukraine remains firm, consistent, and long-lasting. We will take Ukraine as long as it is consistent, just, and does what it wants to do. After that, we will continue to strengthen the political, economic, humanitarian, and other framework of the Ukraine. We will unite the interests of Ukraine and Lithuania in mutual forms. The position of Lithuanians has not changed. We will never recognize the illegal occupation of the territory of Ukraine, neither by law nor by fact. Ukraine's territorial integrity is not a work object. Russia's aggression is a brutal, common rightful violation, and a new reality cannot be achieved. Today, we discussed how to strengthen the cooperation between Lithuania and Ukraine, energy, and in other regions. Lithuania will continue to join Ukraine's National Defense Protection Agency in the initiative of the National Defense Initiative, in the promotion of rehabilitation and support projects. This visit is also about how Ukraine is already joining the National Security Agency. It is also its hope. Ukraine's accumulated experience in protecting the state, ensuring civil safety, providing the state with the functions of a war zone, especially air safety and social services, the protection of critical infrastructure, support and functioning, and ensuring all technological decisions and the protection and innovation are being achieved. This experience in Ukraine is now a good part of our mission and our decision to defend our country. We value this very much. Today, with the Prime Minister of Ukraine, we agreed that, together with our partners, we will continue to increase the pressure on Russia and Belarus to strengthen sanctions, to separate the way to their occupation, to prevent aggressors from returning to the sports arena and the concert scene. We need to strengthen cooperation with Russia and its supporters in order to prevent Belarus from taking part in the aggravation. The aggravation of the war would not have been justified by Ukraine's deportation of children. Lithuania has approved a special tribunal decision and was the first state to terminate the national immigration procedure. The same is true for the country, Russia's use of Ukraine's resources. Lithuania firmly supports Ukraine's will in the European Union and NATO. A strong and united Europe is not possible without Ukraine. Ukraine has the right to gain all the rights the European Union wants until 2030. This process is not going to stop. That's why we have to do everything to support them. Today, we are talking about how Lithuania can continue the reform process in Ukraine. It is also important that Ukraine will get all the rights of the European Union with all its rights and needs. It is very important that at this time, all 6 trade groups for the benefit of Ukraine, Europe, and the EU were opened. Dear Julia, I would like to ask you a question. All of these questions have been answered by the Lithuanian government. I would also like to confirm that Lithuania, since the year 2027, on the very first day, has been adopted by the European Union and the Ukrainian government, is an important place in the implementation of our Constitution. Our people know well the freedom of the land. That's why today, Lithuania is proud to be able to stand together with Ukraine by giving freedom and the right to express their own opinion. The Ukrainian people's flag has raised Lithuania, has raised the whole of Europe. Lithuanians have been and will be together with the Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine! Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister, Mr. Inga, the members of the Ukrainian delegation, ministers. First of all, I would like to thank the Lithuanian authorities for their attention and for organizing the second round of consultations between the authorities. They were very productive and productive. Speaking of strategic partnership, we have common values and common understanding that it is necessary to argue that Europe must be strong, free, and a place where international rights are not just a declaration. During the preliminary consultation, we discussed the further cooperation of security, health, energy, social security, real Euro integration, the road. We value Lithuania's decision. Starting from 2024, every year, Ukraine's 0.25% of GDP is different. If we agree to the vote, we thank Lithuanians for the 30 million donation to the Peril Initiative, which also agrees with the vote. We also agreed on a joint participation in the SAFE initiative. It is important to note this. Dronų susitarima. Dronų susitarima? It is necessary to note that Lithuania has received the first NATO-based European Union award, which has been awarded to a joint venture in the current non-proliferation agreement. We hope that this initiative will be fair and sustainable. We would like to express our gratitude to our colleagues for their support in the energy sphere. To the Minister of Energy, we understand that the energy support is an element of security, and Lithuania is straightforward. It has kept our defense in this sphere by adding special equipment to our electric heating system stuff. Take care. We have sent our lowest security, which is the biggest in Europe, to be protected as a strategic resource. And it seems to us that the whole of Europe should get a strategic reserve, because it is the highest security in Europe. And I hope the best thing is happening today. Our consultations had very practical results. The Russian aggression and the support of sanctions are very valuable from the Lithuanian side. We are happy that Lithuania has received the first state after Ukraine, which has joined the special creation of a tribunal. It is very valuable to us that Lithuanians are supporting our European integration. We are happy that Lithuania is the first in the European Union in the first half of the year 2027. What we hope will help Ukraine in the standing up process. We are happy about the Create Ukraine program, which helps to attract Lithuanians. To attract Ukrainian people living in the countryside to return to their country and join the government sectors. Thank you, that's me. I try.